The music is so good. Metroid games, I feel like are really underrated. Like I feel like as a franchise, it's got a whole bunch of potential, but like the fan base relative to the franchise itself is fairly small. But I think that might be in part to the fact that Nintendo is very slow when it comes to releasing new games. They're very, and I think slow would be less of the correct term, and it would be more appropriate to say they're very meticulous. They're incredibly meticulous. So yeah, let's do this, baby. I'm just making sure game audio and everything is perfect. I'd love to see it. So, hello there, anyone and everyone of the internet. My name is Loyal, and today we're going to be doing the same thing we do every stream, where all you have to do is sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream. I do my best to entertain you with my own silliness and shenanigans. Today we're going to be doing a little Dead by Daylight. We've been doing a little more Dead by Daylight as of late, which is not a high bar. I don't think the bar could have been any lower. The bar probably could not have been any lower, even if we freaking tried. We always start with either Trapper, or Huntress, or Wraith. How about we try with someone we have not played in a million billion years? How about we do Freddy? Let's do some Freddy. Let's give Freddy some love. Whether he deserves it or not, that's a whole different story, but let's give him some love. Let's see, what is this build? Devour, Hope, Plaything, Huntress, and Brutal Strength. I don't think Plaything is good perk to run with Devour, especially if you're going to be using Lullaby. What's the thought process behind this build? I got a few things to say as per usual. I've got ramblings, I've got yappings to commit to. But let's actually figure out what we want to run. You know what, I'll just leave that. I'll leave that build untouched for now. Let's see, do we want to do Dream Palettes or Snares? I feel like Snares are so much better. Let's do Blindness just because it's so good, especially if they're running Windows. And let's do... Dream Prediction. So let's just reduce cooldown so that we can teleport much more often. And honestly, I think I might run a Spirit Fury build. Why not? Run a Spirit Fury build. Let's run Enduring Spirit Fury. I feel like I haven't seen one of these builds in ages. Let's see what else. I'm getting a phone call. What? We just started. I'm already getting a phone call. Who is it? This is my job confirming that I have to be there tomorrow. I'm almost done. I'm almost done with my part-time job at the Shaved Ice. Let's call it Shaved Ice place. I'm almost done with the Shaved Ice supplier because I was doing that over the summer. So let's say we were calling it seasonal job. But more than that, I was also there because usually I'm there like as a substitute. Whenever someone's away, whenever they can't be there, whenever someone's on vacation, I usually sub in for them. But now that summer is coming to a close, everything is coming, everyone is returning back to reality, the cruises are done, the flights are landing. I won't have to be there as much, which is great because I am starting the trimester again very soon. I do finish in May, I graduate in May, and college is done and dusted, but until then, I got a few more classes to take. So once the trimester starts, I cannot work those mornings anymore. But at least while I am working, I was making some money, trying to pay off my student loan. At least I don't got that much more to go, so we're chilling, we're Gucci. But I am going to be starting I mean, from what it seems, I'm not gonna say much, but it seems I might very well be starting a new job soon. A new part-time job. I already had a part-time job giving tutoring throughout the trimesters, but almost out of nowhere, essentially, life found a way. And now I very well might be taking on a new and or different job because I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing basically 2 tutoring jobs at once, or if I might leave behind one in favor of the other. I don't know. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of changes. So I decided, why Dead by Daylight? I don't know. I've been playing Sea of Thieves lately. I started playing Sea of Thieves again with my brothers, David and Gabriel. But, I don't know if I was, I just wanted to ramble. I just wanted a little stream where I could just ramble and not talk someone's ear off, except you. And, why Dead by Daylight? Well, I feel like it's kind of a brain dead game. Nah, it's not brain dead. What I mean is, I've played it enough where I can comfortably shut my brain off while I just yap. It's got some nostalgia. But from what I can tell, oh man, they're still hitting the 2v8 hard, aren't they? Everyone's still playing Survivor, everyone's still playing 2v8. I wonder how people have received it. Last week, I'm fairly certain it was either last Sunday. I think it was last Sunday. Yes, last Sunday. We played some Survivor 2v8 with Madison, and who else was there? I think it was either Cole or it was Alex. I think it was Alex, and maybe Shell. I don't know. I can't remember who was there. It's been a week. Oh man, so much has happened this week. It's been such a crazy week. It's been chill and it's been crazy all at the same time. I don't know how that's even possible. Feels like it was so far ago. Alright, so let me actually think about what I want to bring. Second the friend, your survivor, solution activates, there of asphalt for pallet, you break. Sure. Dissolution. I want to go for a really unique build. I feel like builds tend to be very samey. I wanted to go for something different. Going for Enduring, Spirit Fury, Dissolution. I want to actually be able to find these guys. So I could go for Barbecue, but instead... Oh, that freaking night hurt. There it is. I don't really know where to hide. 3 seconds. It's something. It's better than nothing. Actually, we could just... no. I was gonna say, we could just pour some points into it. We have no points to pour. Dude, what, 5th year anniversary? How many years? You know, I'm not gonna start counting. I'm not gonna start counting. I'm not gonna date. I'm not gonna date myself. But it has been a hot minute. It has been a hot minute. So I hope anyone, those who aren't here and those who are, I hope you're doing alright. I hope life is treating you well. I hope you are taking care of yourself. I hope you're being patient and understanding with not just yourself, but with the people around you. I hope everything's going okay. Because I've been through a lot this past year in the sense that I've been really focusing on myself. I've become hyper conscious of my life stage. I've become hyper conscious of the fact that I'm growing up. I'm becoming an adult, and I am preparing to leave the nest and become an actual independent, self-sustaining adult contributor of society. How that's gonna go, what awaits, I have no idea. There's so much going on. I've seen a lot of good things line themselves up, which I thank God for, and I've seen a lot of stuff that's just scary to think about. So, I hope you're doing alright. Don't be afraid to slow it down, because life feels like it's going by so fast. But it's not a sin to take it one day at a time. I'm starting a new job soon, and now I'm very worried in the sense that I feel like I'm going to do well there, but I'm more worried for myself because I remember in spring of this year I took on so many things. I was sometimes working in the mornings, and I was sometimes working in the mornings with the shaved ice, and sometimes I was going to college, and sometimes I was giving tutoring, and then I was also like doing stuff outside of college and outside of work, and then felt like I was doing everything and everything and everything so much. I feel like I was burning the heck out. I was like, I lit the candle at both ends, burning the candle at both, something like that. Yeah, I was burning the candle at both ends, and I'm a little worried because I kind of don't want to go back and do that. I really don't know how my father can do it. My father has been working his ass off for years and years. To be fair, it might just be because they're a different generation, because I am fairly certain my parents are boomers. I think they're boomers. Because I know I'm zoomers. I'm like the first zoomer. Because 98 is just basically the threshold. It's either 90, I think 97. I think 97 is the threshold for Gen Z. And I don't even ask me when the threshold for Gen A is. I have no idea. Is it like what, 2008, 2009, 10? I have no idea. Well, whatever the case may be. My parents are basically like 2 generations behind me because they're not millennials. They're actually, well, is Gen X after the boomers? We kind of don't talk about that, do we? I have no idea. You know, I'm not even gonna think about it. I'm not even gonna think about it. I'm gonna shut my brain off for a little bit. Let's play some DBD. Play some DVD. I might have to change my stream schedule soon, and I've been pondering that a lot because I've had the same stream schedule. I've had the same stream schedule for a long time, and I kind of don't wanna change it if I can avoid it. But at the same time, I'd be very open to do so if like. Not just because I have no other choice, but because I don't want to lock myself in a box, especially when I'm trying to be very conscious about how I go about doing things. I want to be very conscious about the things I do. So enduring, we should be able to get this. I want to play it safe. Cost me a few more seconds, but for the safety side. Cost me 1 generator. How dare you? As long as they're not doing that middle generator. Hello. At least we got it to run away. I'd love to go back and stomp that, but I'm not going to think too hard about it. Whoa! I can't believe that wasn't a freaking... I can't believe that wasn't a freaking stun. I basically chewed on that pallet, dude. I ate it up. Only generator I'm going to be hugely focused on is that generator in the middle. Oh, why did I jump scare? I've got mind games. I've got mind games for days. I'm gonna fake this one too. Hey, no way out. You'll have to see the value. Can we get this down? I'd love to get this down and teleport to the middle. Because getting this down means stomping this gen. Oh, we get this. At least we should. Get us to see it. I'm just gonna go ahead and go outside and let's teleport all the way across the map. I mean, I already hooked her right next to the middle. Haven't teleported once, dude. be a lot harder to defend everything else. Going the long way around? Alright, bet. Dude, I'm not respecting this shit. I brought the most disrespectful pallet build. Do you think I'm gonna respect this, dude? Come on. What, you gonna loop together? You were going to loop together? Yes, no, maybe so. I feel like Freddy is still like long arm McGee. I feel his hitbox is so small, making it so that he still has a normal lunge like every other freaking killer. But it doesn't seem like it. He's such a short man. A short, disrespectable man. It's okay. We'll just keep using it to our favor. Might as well. Might as well. Surprised, I thought they would have come over to finish this. I bet. But bet. I'm gonna break this. Where are you? Scratch marks. There you are. Let's go. Got our value there, so now we can just whack her up. I did not pay attention to where she went. I forgot the scratch marks on this map are really tricky to see sometimes. You will love to see it. Probably gonna throw this. I kind of respected it just because even though I have Enduring, I do have my Spirit Fury not charged. There are two people here, there are. Get this hook. Dude, if only she had flip-flop power struggle, that would have been such a trash play. I would have been beyond impressed. We got that middle gem. The fact that we've almost got our Spirit Fury active, we basically managed to... I should submit this shot. Damn, they vaulted, so they went the other way. Ah, dude. Get snitched, I guess. Get snitched on. He's gonna come into this, I'm not gonna. Oh, she freaking vanished. She freaking vanished. Just go ahead and hook her back to this corner. We do have our teleport off. Oh, she had Breakout. Last time I was playing Dead by Daylight, oh man, I was playing so much Breakout. It's actually really satisfying. Nowhere to hide is such a good break. I've waited too long. Ah, he got that. Good shit. Ooh, dude, she's timing this very well. Alright, that's enough. What? Get this and teleport to that last center. Dude, let's regress this shit like this. Just in case. What? Oh, I'm Malden. I am Malden. The heck? What in the name of freaking silliness? Oh, whatever. We salvaged the situation, I suppose. Should not have gone down that way, though. Should have done better. Alright, these two generators are basically a no-go. So I feel like we should be able to just get this. And hook her on the way. Should be able to hook her on the way. Got something set up right here. And if they get it, I'm good on them. Adrenaline would basically be our downfall at this point. Where to hide did not proc. Let's go ahead and check this just in case. And let's just commit to this because we've got our teleport off cooldown. We can just uncommit it anytime. That's half our Spirit Fury ready. Act like we're committing to this. Let's go check on those other generators, shall we? Gonna be regressing for a good little bit. Oh, she's been working on this one. Silly bastard. Thought we would notice. Thought we wouldn't notice. Whatever. I lost a lot of time there trying to set that up, but I guess not. Oh, dude. Too early. Oh well. Is what it is. We could go slug for the 4K, but that's boring as hell. I still cannot believe it is 2024, the year of our Lord and Savior, and Behavior has not implemented any sort of anti-slug, like, killjoy mechanism. And what I mean to say by all that nonsense is just that it makes me very sad that if killers want to slug all 4 survivors but then not hook them, just like slug them as a absolutely disrespecting sort of thing, which happens so commonly. Okay, it's not common, but it's not that uncommon either. I don't know what to call it, but whenever that happens, it just feels so targeted and unnecessary and draining. Because I'd love to just move on to my next match, be able to keep playing, beat up other lobbies. Being able to just bleed out faster on the ground would be such a small but massive quality of life change. Because at least they sort of slowed down the rate at which survivors kill themselves on second hook, which is nice. Because before they would just, if they really wanted to die, they would just speed run through first hook. But the fact that they didn't totally remove the ability to just like kill yourself on hook is excellent. Because the whole point of it is that, listen, if you're having a miserable time, if it's not a good match, you want to be able to leave without getting some sort of freaking ban. Like some timeout or whatever. And I'm not disrespecting the killers, I'm not disrespecting the survivors themselves, I'm just talking from a purely gameplay perspective. If you just think about it, sometimes you're just gonna have matches that are ass. Sometimes you're just gonna have a killer who really wants to make the survivors have a miserable time. And there's nothing wrong with that because, hey, listen, if you want to, that's a sort of killer fantasy you can live out on Dead by Daylight. More power to you. Or there's sometimes a squad of... Well, actually, the killer can't do anything. The killer has to see the game through to completion. But let's say you're a survivor and the killer's playing great, but you have teammates who are absolutely dog. They are ragging on you. They are like sandbagging you. It is like a miserable experience. Sometimes you just want to leave. You just want to offer yourself up to the entity and get the hell out of here, and that's fine. But when the killer like slugs all 4 of you and it's very meticulous and it's very like targeted, and you know they're not trying to end the game faster, they're just trying to bleed you out, make like for a miserable experience. Can't believe that Behavior hasn't actively done anything to change that. Let's see. I had 100% forgot about the existence of the Shrine of Secrets because I've never had to use it because I used to like no life this game. But now that I could actually use it because I'm no longer really supporting the game. I'm not getting cosmetics, I'm not getting chapters. It'd be nice to be able to make up for whatever I'm not acquiring, but I'm not missing out on anything. I haven't been playing video games all that much lately. I've been pretty busy. I've been kind of I'm in a sort of transition towards a new stage of life. No longer am I a teenager. Teenagers have it a little tough, but nowhere near as tough as adults, man. Having to make all your own decisions, having to like face the scary world and not even make a name for yourself, but actually just thrive in a world that really just doesn't want the lower / middle class to thrive. It's rough. It's rough. But hey, I feel like there's support. There's support and community. I've come to appreciate people. Like people, I've just come to appreciate people, and it's very strange because I talk about people, and it's very easy to say how people suck. People are so disappointing, for the most part. But not everyone is completely disappointing. Actually, it's I'd say it's harder to find someone who is 100% completely disappointing than it is to be disappointed in everyone. Because sure, we always like we don't like to do this, but I feel like we tend to really hyper focus on the aspects of society that suck, and I don't blame us for doing so because, well, they suck. They suck for a reason. But batteries included. What is this? Good Chucky perks. I forgot these were a thing. 112 meters of a gen, 5% haste. Actually, that's pretty good for Freddy, given the fact that as they complete generators, he doesn't really have too much going for him. Because he can't teleport around the map as much. It's so strange that as a killer, wasn't Freddy like one of the first killers to get a rework? He was like the first killer that got reworked, didn't he? He was the first rework killer. And I feel like it's about time they kind of touch him up again, isn't it? Because he has a nice passive. But the fact is, he's a killer who gets weaker as the trial progresses. And you'd think, oh, it's because he starts out super strong. Well, he doesn't start out that strong compared to other killers. The gameplay dynamics, or at least the toolkits that killers have been given as Dead by Daylight has progressed in years, have like evolved so much that now killers have some pretty kooky passive abilities, or their actual abilities are pretty insane. Like take Knight for example, being able to multitask essentially, being able to chase two people at once essentially, being able to stomp a gen or stomp a pallet while he's still chasing you. Or take Wesker for example, who just can blaze across the map super easily. He can injure two survivors at once with slamming them into each other. He can just somewhat ignore vaults and pallets, like super hyper mobile. You have all these killers nowadays that are like really capable. Freaking Chucky. Chucky is super tiny. He has toggleable stealth mode. He has third-person view. You've got all these things going on, and then you take one look at the older killers, and you're like, yeah, how do we balance this? How do we make it so that these are equally fun and equally fair? So I kind of feel like that there's no world in which you can make every power equally viable, but I do appreciate that they are trying for the world where they're all equally fun, or at least that's what I hope they're doing. I heard they changed Trickster's power, and I haven't even looked. I haven't checked. I could just be totally wrong. I don't know. Let's check it out. Let me look. I'm gonna go to their news tab. There must be like some sort of, let's see. Let me see if I can. There has to be like some sort of the community hub news. All right, show all news. They had official announcements. I'm still following. I know this must have been so long ago. I have no search function. Forget about it. Forget about it. I'm not gonna worry about it. But yeah, the lobbies are a little slower. The queues are a little slower, but I'm fairly certain it's because of the whole 2v8 thing. And you know what? It's very curious that what they were fearing has come to pass. For a long time, they said they weren't too interested in doing 2v8 because they felt like it would have divided the queues massively. And if you look about it, mission accomplished. It really did. Like the regular queues, I think the survivor queues are still pretty manageable because their survivor is always going to be the team you need the most of, and the fact that Dead by Daylight has the absolutely baffling player base that it has is why it can like still keep going strong. I'm really gonna go like brutal on these people. Pentimento, Plaything, Third Seal. Let's get Pentimento out of here, but Plaything and Third Seal can stay. We replace. We replace. I like Agitation. It's like simple hurt. Polished Brine is alright. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. What the hell, Demogorgon? What are you doing? But yeah, I'm gonna have to. The reason I wanted to just like be able to chill and talk and focus on my thoughts today, because it's very likely I'm gonna have to change my stream schedule or even my stream dynamic lately. Stream dynamic sounds strange, but because it feels like I'm gonna start a podcast or I'm gonna start doing lives like IRL streams or cooking streams. But no, what I mean by that is that essentially I'm gonna be very busy this trimester, or at least I'm gonna be busier than normal. Now I'm gonna be taking on a new job that's going to be in the afternoon, so it's going to be a lot trickier. It's going to be a lot trickier to consistently stream on my current schedule. But I think if I just switch it up, it'll be okay. The only thing I'm really like, not mauled, but I'm kind of hesitant about is the fact that I'm very likely going to have to like put down one job to be able to take on the other. What is this loop? What am I looking at? I'll just commit to this so that we can get the early. Ah, you tried. That was a good try. It was a good try. Might as well use our agitation. The heck? She vanished. She freaking vanished. Oh, she DC. What? I doubted this key changes DC. Why are you like this? Not like I was gonna camp the shit out of her. Listen, I'm just happy they implemented bots. The bots are strange, but I'll be damned if they don't try to help. I'll be damned if they don't do their best for you. They really try. They're out here fighting the good fight. I hope people have been enjoying this game. I mean, I hope so. Because I feel like a lot of people play it out of spite, or because they've sunk too many hours into it and it's like all they know at this point. And I wish that weren't the case. I wish people were more willing to try other things. Because it's kind of what's actually fixed my enjoyment for this game. And fixed is like a strong word, I guess. But yeah, it's kind of like rejuvenated my appreciation for Dead by Daylight. Because this game is nice. It's a nice game. It's got a lot going on. And sure, like, you could focus on its missed potential all day long. But I feel like that's not constructive for neither the player base nor the game itself. So at one point you just gotta focus on what it actually does have going for it. Didn't realize I had left this open. Whoopsie. I should be going for more baby shreds, but it's okay. Be shred, yeah. Yeah? That's fine, it'll be fine. I feel like there was very little fanfare for the Lara Croft chapter. And like, I don't kind of care. Because I've not been playing this game for the most part. It does feel strange, especially because that seems like a pretty recognizable IP, or at least for a lot of people. You try your best and you don't succeed. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He just... he just disappeared. I expected him to be in the first locker, now that one. I didn't even see him. I'm impressed. Ooh, he went for the pound, alright. I respect it. I respect it. Man, I'm still so sad over VHS. Feels really sad. Really, really sad. It just could not develop that player base it needed to really kick off the ground, and I feel like it did have a lot of hype going for it. But it just got screwed over by so many different things. Oh, that was so weird. Is that a different animation? I'm not gonna think about it. Oh, that might have been like that Lara Croft thing. This is like a bot. Oh, bot player. Oh, no shit. But yeah. I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta stop and think about the things you're doing, because if you're not doing something actively, if you're just doing it passively, you gotta be careful about why you're doing it. And I've become not only have I become very hyper conscious about my current stage in life, like what I'm up to, what's around the corner. I'm about to graduate soon. I'm working jobs. I'm being productive. Let's freaking go!
Nice ass cut.
Thanks. It's a definite hair's cut. Good job distracting me, because I have no idea what I'm doing or going for. Sorry, you cut whatever train of thought I had in half. Good shit, my dude. How you doing, my dude? I've been talking to myself, blabbing, yapping, as I tend to do. How's your life been, my dude? How's your week been? It is the weekend. Well, at least it was the weekend. The Monday's creeping up on us very quickly. I really do hope you are prepared for what lies in the week ahead. I hope you've been getting your rest. I hope I'm putting you on. If there's anyone who deserves it, is you. I'm a little anxious because it seems very, very likely that I'm going to start a new job soon. And I'm finishing one of my summer jobs, which was at the Shaved Dice supplier that I've mentioned occasionally. But I am probably going to start a new job, but since I already have a job every trimester, I give tutorings at my university. I'm really kind of pondering what comes next or how I'm going to go about this, because I'd love to be able to do both jobs, but I don't know if I have it in me, because I'm a little worried, because during spring I was pretty occupied. I kind of stretched myself a little thin, working 2 jobs, studying, doing a lot of things. So I'm not really eager to repeat that. Not really eager to make that mistake again. Let's come into this one. So I might just drop the current job I have for the one I'm gonna start soon. But I've spent basically a year at that job. I was coming up on a year now, so I've kind of become fond of the people I work with, so I feel like it's a little hard to let them go. And for me, the best case scenario would be to be able to work both jobs. But working both jobs, participating in my third to last trimester of college, I feel like it'd be a tall ask. I think I might just take it nice and easy. I might just take it nice and easy and just leave my own job. Queues are indeed long. I've been just yapping talking because of the fact that people are still playing 2v8. It does end in... What's going on here? What are you doing? What are you doing? It does end in 3 days, but I was talking about how Behavior was so worried about 2v8 or alternate game mode splitting the player base that eventually it was like a and it came to pass but to be fair, out of all the game modes they could have chosen, they chose the biggest game mode, because the reason VHS wasn't able to get off the ground is because it didn't develop a big enough player base of Keens, survivors. You need for an asymmetrical game more of one team than you need of the other for the game to be able to thrive or sustain itself. And if you don't have that, well, you're kind of screwed. And the game had so many things going against it. It was stuck in beta for a lot longer than it should have. They had to close down the beta at one point because they were getting DDoS because of a security issue. Like, there was so many bad things that kind of just like put VHS in a horrible position. Kind of got a little lucky there that we were right on his booty close enough to be able to track him. I'd love to injure that kid. Okay. He's still going. To go for the lockers again. Listen, it was ambitious. I tried, and it all was part of the master plan. I've been at my current job almost 10 years, man. That's massive. It's absolutely freaking massive. I hope you have a good bond with the people you work with. It'd be a shame otherwise. It'd be a huge shame otherwise. Because I know some people work certain jobs because they feel like they're stuck. So I do really hope you enjoy what you do. And if not, I really do hope you feel passion for the things you do in your off time or the family you share. Because if there's something I'd feel really bad about, is people not being able to enjoy themselves or enjoy their lives. We all have one. It'd be a shame to not be able to appreciate it. This person lagged. What the hell's going on here? Maybe they're not too confident, or maybe I'm the one who's lagging, but I haven't feel any ping drops or anything. Hopefully that's not the case. But yeah, I just decided to play some DBD today because I wanted to talk about a few things, especially the fact that I'm probably gonna have to change my schedule very soon. I have been enjoying doing the movie nights on Tuesdays. I know not everyone can get there. And movie nights are very different from streams, because at least streams you can just turn them on in the background and forget about them sometimes. You don't have to always be an active participant, but actually tuning into a movie, like being in a VC, it's like a... Ooh. Yeah, it was just normal blood, whatever. Whatever. I wonder how the underground or the underwear. Wow, I forgot what the freaking Stranger Things universe called. The other side. Think about it too much. Oh shit! Right next to me. We're right next to each other, dude. Now it's between us, this beautiful Dwight, and a bot. So let's see, can Kate Bot finish the generator? Can Dwight buy her enough time? Or is this destined for failure? Go, Dwight. Show us what you've got. Show us what you got. He did his best, especially since they had a DC right at the start. Working with bots is not exactly easy, because usually as soon as they hear a terrorist, they kind of dip. So they're not good for coming into generators. They're not excellent at getting saves. I'm not sure if they go for saves, for flashlight saves, because this Kate bot has a freaking flashlight on. Don't ask me if they've used it once. Don't know if they're even trained to use it. Kate bot, where are you going? Kate bot, get over here. Are they trained to look for the match? I guess that answers my question. Shit. Everyone there did their best, honestly, considering they had a DC right at the start. I will never stop appreciating the fact that they implemented bots. It's such a good feature. And I really do wish VHS would have been able to do something similar. I wish they would have been able to have some sort of like bot refill. Like, I think that might end up being like kind of intrinsic or necessary for certain for certain actually no, for asymmetrical games in general. If you're gonna be a new asymmetrical game, like starting out right off the bat, let's do another kill. I haven't done Trickster in so long. Did they really rework his power? I have no idea. What's his power all about? It's still the power. Start with 44 blades, press and hold to wind up. Press the attack to throw a single or hold it down. Yeah, laceration meter increases, that's normal. Main event. Each blade fills the main event. Once filled, main event can be activated by pressing the ability button. In this mode, the Trickster automatically throws unlimited blades to throw rates. It can be cancelled. Doing so resets the event meter to 0. Initiates a cooldown. I mean, did they just make it so that now he doesn't... Why not? Let's do Trickster. Did they just make it so that he no longer... What's the word? So that he no longer has a time limit on when he can actually decide to use his main event? Because if that's the case, then I'm okay with that. I would be okay with that, but I guess there's only one way to find out, huh? There's only one way to find out. Let's see. Increases movement speed. I think that's kind of like my go-to. The movement speed while throwing is kind of... We have them both stacked. Lamau. Hey. Nah, I won't stack them both. 4 additional blades. Decreases time between throws. Increases duration. Increases duration. Increases time before combo ends. Increases duration of main event. For each blade hit. Conservation. Blade throws. Sure, let's decrease the time between blade throws. That way we can hurt them a little faster. But I think I am going to... Actually, this is a fairly decent build I've got going on here. Like Plaything, Third Seal, Trail Torrent, being able to sneak up on people. Because Trickster is a slightly slower killer. He's not that fast. But Deadlock did get nerfed. Not 30 seconds anymore, which it piles up. That's 25 seconds we lost overall. Deadman Switch. Deadman Switch is annoying, but not that crazy. Let's see, what can we get to replace Deadlock? What can we do here? Let it go, nah. Corrupt Intervention, nah. Spearhead, nah. What can we do? Let's see what perks we have to grab that we haven't grabbed. Haven't played DBD in a hot minute, or at least... Well, yeah, I've not been playing DBD that much, and even less. Can't remember the last time I played freaking Trickster, so... I did Sloppy, that was the perk. But I actually have to whack to be able to get it. Not sure. Superior Anatomy. Alright, let's look at these freaking perks. From the bottom up, we've got Whispers, Classic, blah 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 blah. Not gonna think about these too hard. No, Rapid Brutality isn't really useful because we're not going to be using that many basic attacks, or at least we shouldn't be. I feel like No Way Out is a pretty solid perk, but it only kicks in at the end. Like, we'd want something... No Way Out is a good perk, but usually it's great when you combine it with another perk, like for example Know It. But running No Way Out in just by itself, not exactly fantastic. There are some perks that by themselves, fantastic. Let's see, an Obsession perk. Runs till the end. When you hook the survivor, that's not the obsession. The obsession becomes exposed, reveals their aura, and you hook it. The obsession on the random survivor. Ultimate weapon. When you open a locker, all survivors within 32 meters of the locker scream and reveal their position and gain blindness. I don't... Oh, well, actually... I mean, we're already going to be reloading we're already going to be reloading, and I kind of want to make like them finding their plaything totems like as hard as possible. That's kind of the point of third seal. Let's see. Ultimate weapon's cool, but there are better perks. I feel like there are better perks. Drilling tremors, surveillance. Surveillance is a classic perk, honestly. Yeah, it's awesome with Ruin. Shadowborn, Septic Touch, Scourge Hook, Hangman's. Remember me. Aunque me tenga que ir, mi amor, recuérdame. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about reducing the stream schedule, because I'm coming up on my last trimesters. I'm kind of preparing to graduate. I'm preparing to like find and get a professional job beyond university and beyond part-times. I have some projects I really want to develop besides the fact that I have to start working on my capstone project within like the next, not within, but like 3 months from now.
What do you want to
There's
tell
like
Joe
so much
Biden
going on.
right now?
What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner.
Hey, yo!
Elvin, just the girl I like to see. How's it going? How you doing? I've just been yapping. I'm playing a little DBD just because I wanted to do something where I could sort of shut off my brain and just like talk about things, because in case you had not heard, I basically am gonna start a new job soon, because I'm done with my summer job of like at the shaved ice supplier, because I do that whenever like I'm needed essentially, and I'm no longer gonna be doing now I'm gonna start the trimester again, so I'm gonna start tutoring again. But I was offered a position at a place that essentially gives tutoring. I don't know what it's called, like supervised studies or something. It's like an after school thing where like 2:30 to 6 o'clock I give tutoring to kids while their parents come pick them up essentially. And yeah, I'm gonna be starting that soon. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that. Wow, I wanted to change Deadlock, but I never found out what I wanted to change it for. I mean, we can just keep Deadlock, it's not too bad. We'll keep Deadlock. Fine. I'll keep Deadlock. Yeah, essentially, I'm starting a new job soon, but I think I might have to leave my current one. With current one, I mean the one I have that I've been doing for the past year of tutoring during the trimester. And it's been very comfortable, but it doesn't have like as many benefits, let's say, as the one I'm being offered at the moment. So that's kind of like what's got me a little on the divide, because the job I'm being offered is a little better paying. It's a little more how do I call this? It's more consistent, because my hours can fluctuate a lot when I'm tutoring for the university, because it depends on the students I'm assigned, versus the one I'm being offered where I'd be like pretty solid throughout the week, just a fixed schedule, no changes whatsoever. So I don't know, man. I'm kind of like nervous. I'm kind of nervous. I'm kind of at ease. I'm kind of nervous. I'm just pondering life. I'm just thinking about how I'm gonna go about things, starting a new job, starting my final trimesters as I approach graduation in May, and as life changes rapidly. It's very, very possible I'll have to like change my stream schedule, and I don't know how I'd feel if I'd have to stream like less days a week. Because specifically, like for a while now, I kind of recognize that I've not been doing this. I've not been doing this as a job. I do not visualize this as a job. I've not visualized it as a job for a long time. What did she do? Oh, there she is. And here I was confused. Get your booty on that hook. That's one plaything active. That's one hex blindness, third seal, whatever. Whatever. How you doing, Elvin? What have you been up to? Guys, news flash. News freaking flash. Madison, her water broke last night, dude. Madison's gonna be a freaking mom. Madison's gonna be a freaking mama. I'm gonna go pressure this on her. I'm going to pressure this on hook, actually. How many knives do I have? Not been paying attention. I have not been paying attention. Oh, I went the wrong way. I went the 100% wrong way. That might come back to bite me. Surely it won't. Oh, I tried to activate main event, but it is what it is. Let's reload. Oh, we have 3 third seals active. That's awesome. Person might have seen their totem though. I don't want to keep chasing this person around the map. I want to actually like pressure gens. Listen, I didn't want to pressure them, but at the same time, they were just there. Like, sure, I probably gave up again for this, but in my heart of hearts, I enjoyed this. Dude, this hook was so far. He body blocked for like half a second. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Freaking cooked. Reloading. Stomp. Actually, let's not stomp this out yet because we do have Shrill of Torment. And if I had my Chariots, I want it to be for a good reason. Dude, don't tell me they booned. They booned Hex, third seal. Do you know how freaking long that must have taken? How freaking long it must have taken to boom that shit. Takes like almost a full freaking minute. I'm not even gonna think about it. Not going to think about it. Hello. If they're running, at least their meter goes down a lot slower. What the hell? Actually, it's good that we whacked her because she's still on the edge of being injured. Still on that edge. Dude, running us towards the corner of the map where there's nothing. Nothing! There's some smart survivors. They're delaying, but they're only delaying. I've been laying in bed all day, says Elvin. Damn! What a life. What a life, girl. I hope you enjoyed your day off. I hope you're not sick or anything. I hope you've been happy, healthy, rested, thriving, watching series or playing a big game. But yeah, there's a lot of shit going on at once. Thank you for being excited for my new job. I'm low-key excited, low-key nervous. We'll see how it goes. I get a little tired there. Like love to be able to use Showstopper, but that's not happening anytime soon. Ooh, almost got you. Almost got you. But yeah, I have not been playing that many games lately. I think yesterday was like the first day I really played a lot. And I kind of re-downloaded Sea of Thieves. I've been doing that as of late. So, I don't know. It's been. I used to be like super burnt out on the game, but for now I've just been taking it nice and easy. Let's reload. I'm pressuring this up because it's right close to one of the gens that's about to be completed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on chasing this. Actually, if we've not stomped this, let me go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and do that. Got main event, so if we don't use it, we're fools. Go ahead and commit to this down. Let's take the chance to reload. We've got a little bit of pressure going on here. I'd hate to lose it. I'd hate to lose it. This is beautiful. Because now we can hook her and we might even be able to use main event after they complete that generator. Because that generator's going. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. But at least that deadlocks the next closest generator. Yeah. Oh well. Is what it is. Is what it is. We've got main event again, so let's go ahead. I did not mean to break this. 2 seconds wasted. 2 seconds wasted, but it's fine. It is what it is. If we're lucky, we might be able to use our main event before it runs out. Go ahead. Step back. Let's see where these people are hiding. Freaking boom. Freaking boom. This dude's not on his last hook, so he's in a tight spot. Or at least they're in a tight spot. He sounded a lot like a she. But who am I to assume genders? Cannot see her. I wonder if they're going for the hit. They should have booked it to the exit gate if they didn't. Shame. I got too excited. I was hoping I'd be able to catch him with the main event there, but I guess not. I was getting excited. I almost got excited for a second. I'm like, I'm getting ya, but it's okay. They did great. You know what this round reminded? Oh, Elvin's asking if I played the 2v8. Well, listen, I'm not playing it right now. Last time we played Dead by Daylight was last Sunday, and we played it with Madison and Alexander, and maybe Shell and maybe Cole. I can't remember who we played it with at this point. This man, he thinks he's too good for 2v8. Ah, what can I say? Nah, fine, I'll play a round of 2v8 just for you guys. I'd love to play Killer, though, because I've played so much 2v8 Survivor, man. The only 2v8 I've played is of Survivor. Maybe the killer queues will be a little faster for 2v8, but I don't know. I don't know, I make no promises. It's great to see you, Mer. How you doing? What can I say except you're welcome for the islands I pulled from the sea. Hope life's been treating me good, my dude. Let's see if we can do a little killer. Can we do a little killer? I find it a little funny that they were somewhat worried that 2v8 or alternate game modes would like split up the player base, make the queues a little bit more painful. And it was almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy. They basically avoided it so long that they had to spice up the game somehow, and now that they chose like the one game mode that really would absolutely split the player base. And I've said this is like the third time I mentioned it this stream. And it's the fact that if you have an asymmetrical game, you need a big player base because you need to fill up one role a lot more than you fill up the other. And that role you fill up more, you need to make it enticing so that more people want to play it, but still not so enticing that no one wants to play the other role. And I think for the most part, that was a huge problem that VHS had. It never got the player base you need to get an asymmetrical game because asyms are super hard to get off the ground because you need a big player base. You need to be able to... You cannot start a game with an incomplete lobby unless you actually like implement bots right off the bat. And if you think about it, that's something Behavior did years into Dead by Daylight. But now with how things have changed and with how the gaming industry is, I feel like it'd be a lot easier for an asymmetrical game to start with bots right off the bat. I feel like it'd be a good way to pad out certain lobbies while you're still building a player base. But I don't know, I guess VHS's downfall was like a whole bunch of different factors. But I think the main part might have been that it was super fun to play teens, but people did not... It was super satisfying to play teens, but it wasn't so satisfying to play Monster for the majority of players. I loved playing both. I can't deny that playing teen was a little bit more satisfying than playing Monster was, but I've always enjoyed playing both Killer and Survivor and Dead by Daylight, so I'm no stranger to this kind of thing. But listen, Sheep is redeeming a roast. You guys love to redeem that little nonsense, and that makes me happy. I like that you appreciate those little details. Let's see. Usually, these are the kind of redemptions that you can have in smaller communities. I mean, I guess you could really roast people you don't know, just like come up with some general roasts. But it's nice to be able to give them a little bit more thought than usual. But Sheep, I'm glad to have you here. It's just so strange. You can rarely make it. You're barely ever with us. It's not like I'm that consistent, but what? Did you get tired of your loneliness? Did you get tired of being all by your lonesome and you decided you needed to be with us, spend a little bit of time with us for at least 2 hours before you retreat back into your cave of solitude and unfriendliness? Why are you here? You're usually either lurking or you don't make your presence all that known. The fact that you're here must mean you are spectacularly lonely today, but you know what? It's okay. This little space of community, this little corner of internet has been handcrafted for people as lonely as you, so that we can make you feel a little homelier, a little more comfortable, a little less alone. I hope you're doing good, man. I really do hope life has been treating all of you well. You deserve nothing but the best. I'm a little nervous. I was talking earlier about how I'm going to be starting a new job soon. I asked for a roast, not pity. But is pity not the ultimate roast? Starting a new job soon, but I'm still on the fence whether or not I'm going to end my like leave my current job or not, because technically I can do both. Obviously, I can't do them both to equal measure, but one is a fixed schedule, whereas the other one kind of varies, which is what gives me a little flexibility. But I'm afraid of not having too much time for myself and like whatever projects I would like to dedicate time to, whether that be college, whether that be a church, whether that be personal projects. Like, I don't know. I was very, very busy back in spring with like 2 jobs, college, and like all sorts of different things. And I spread myself out pretty thin. I was a little burnt out, and I don't want to go back to that, so I'm kind of still on the fence about it. I'm asking for a lot of wisdom from the Lord, but otherwise, I'm excited. Yeah, welcome back. Don't worry. So essentially, I've got a job offer that is very good. It seems it seems a lot more comfortable than my usual. Not comfortable. It's very similar to my current job. The one for which I tutor on during the trimester, but it's a fixed schedule, like better benefits sort of situation, where I get like a little bit better pay. It's got like fixed hours, so I don't really I don't have to depend on whether or not I'm assigned students, but it's just like a constant workload. So I'm just pondering whether or not I'm gonna have to leave my current job, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to do a few tutorings for college and then do all those tutorings in the afternoon for the new program I'm being invited to. So I don't know what to tell you, but all this was to say that I'm definitely going to have to change my stream schedule, because if there's something I've become aware of, and it's the fact that I've become very, very aware of just how much time of how I dedicate my time. I don't spend my time willy-nilly anymore. Like, the time I spend is for things I actively want to do. If I want to play games, it's because I'm absolutely sure I want to play games. If I need to go out, it's because I think it's like something I need to do. I need to go out. It would be good for me. If I need to work somewhere, it's because it feels like it would benefit me in my future, because it feels right, because it's enriching. I've really become very worried about doing things passively, and it's okay to do things passively, but you gotta be very conscious of what you choose to allow to become a passive action, because something you do passively means something you do not dedicate too much thought to, or something you don't question. And I've lived too much of my late adolescence on autopilot, and I kind of don't want to go back to that. Thank you. But the funniest thing is I don't really have that many goals and dreams. Like, I have some really average goals and dreams, which are to get married, like build a family, have a house, provide for my family. Like, that's super average. But the most spectacular goal or dream I could tell you is like actually developing my own video game, publishing that. That's like the biggest dream I could possibly think of, because otherwise I kind of just want to be a good person. It's so okay, that's super cliche. That's so freaking cliche. But I'm serious, like being able to just be fulfilled with the life I'm living and fulfill the lives around me. I feel like that would make me happy. If I could die knowing that I was pretty comfortable and I made the people around me pretty comfortable, then I'd be pretty happy. I'd die a pretty happy death. What? Oh, dude. Big whipper. What? She teleported. Holy shit, look at all those people. Oh, dude, you lucky bastard. You lucky bastard. Got away just barely. Huntress is easy, you just gotta be patient. If you're patient enough with those hatchets, everything's gonna go A-okay. So what? They are your goals and they work for you. Sheep, that's such a positive mentality. Thank you. I've been practicing positive mentalities a lot more recently. I've been practicing positive mentalities because I've noticed and I've like learned that it's so draining to be okay, being positive can be tiresome, sure. But I've learned that being negative can be like a whole lot worse in the long run. There you go, buddy. I got you. They're having a little struggle, so I might as well help them out. The Francis is gonna be over here. How about we split up the pressure? But yeah, there's a lot of people who become discouraged when they look around and see people their age accomplishing things that they would love to accomplish for themselves. But I've learned that that kind of thinking isn't really helpful or constructive, neither for the people around you. Oh, dude, I whiffed. Huge whiffer I am. Huge whiffer. Ah, dude, the friggin' tree. You lucky bastard. What is happening here? Ah, you freaking lucky bastard. I can see you, man. I can see you. Ah, dude. Not me being impatient. Not me being impatient. There are so many survivors that you'd think this game mode would be more balanced towards the survivors. But depending on which kills you get, you can like create so much pressure. You can have so much chaos going on. And just the way they balance these killers honestly feels very nice. Oh, dude. I'm being so impatient to actually take it easy. I keep thinking that's a ramp. I keep thinking that's a ramp. Dude, this Ada is giving me the slip. Giving me the slip. 2v8's pretty fun. I can't deny it. Pretty satisfying. But at the same time, there's something about it. I'm not gonna think about it. This is fun. I'm having fun. Oh, that was weird. That felt laggy. That's the other thing. 2v8 is a little bit of a struggle sometimes because of the lag. I don't know how I feel about them giving you like intrinsic like nowhere to hide. It's a great perk. I love that shit. But it's such a powerful perk too, being able to just see where people are all the time. Especially when you're playing hunters. Like, ah, dude. What? What? My Dead by Daylight tapped out, so it just yeeted my hatchet that I did not mean to yeet. Oh well. It is what it is. It is what it is. I love playing Huntress, man. She's so fun. She's what I would call stupidly fun. And she's also a super simple character. It's fantastic that a character that has been in the game for as long as they have is able to retain their viability throughout all the different metas and all the different perks that have been added to the game. Ah, poopy. So you just know they did something right. I need to... Oh, this game's pretty much over anyways. We still have quite a few hooks to go. So let me just replenish my hatch. Hello. Silly freaking pig. What do you think you are doing? Imagine giving you the slip instead of giving you... Oh my god. Oh my god, sheep. Behave. Behave, you silly, silly man. Oh, you sheepy. What's going on here? Oh, you're getting murdered. You're getting so murdered. Oh, you lucky bastard. Ooh, lucky bastard. Ah! Fine. Hell is this freaking idiot? You got me. You got me. You beat my patience. You've exhausted every modicum of blah blah blah. Yap yap yap. That's all I do. That's all this dude does. All you do's. Dude's a yap. Oh. He hid. He snuck. He gave us the slip. Sorry about that, jeez. The rock. Oh, get sniped, buddy. Get freaking sniped. That was good shit. Listen, you thought I lost my edge. You thought I'd do poorly. That was great. The survivors played well. We played well. You did nothing. Good job. Listen, sheep. Whatever I say about you, whatever anyone says about you, they can't say you're not a man of good ideas. Because you did suggest we try 2v8, and look at that. Look at the rousing, ravaging, excellent success to which we played it. I haven't played Billy yet, so how about we queue up for some 2v8 Billy? Oh, you can actually... It's so satisfying to ready up for a killer match, and you're actually able to switch killers. Let's go, Hillbilly. I feel like people don't use him given the fact that he doesn't insta-down, but the fact that he has as much mobility as he does, I feel like can make him pretty viable. Listen. Nah, you're overthinking it. You're overthinking it, don't worry about it. I don't know how I feel about Billy customizations. I've always liked the propane hammer because it's the one I got for that summer barbecue until they made it available for everyone. Honeycomb hammer? What the heck is this? Where did I get this from? Tricks and treats? Shit, that looks cute. That looks cute, why not? Why not? Let's switch up our Billy a little bit. We've been using the same Billy for a long time. I don't like this like bearded bald hillbilly they've got going on here. I'd rather combine them with something else. But I do like his shorts. His little beach shorts make him look so much more casual. Ah, you poor bastard. It's okay, we're almost done. We're almost done. It's not like you're missing out on much. If it were up to me...
Welcome to prime time!
Let's freaking
There.
go.
Problem solved.
A thinking man, a man of creativity. I love it when you guys subscribe with Prime because it means you didn't have to pay $5. Actually, they raised the price. I hope you guys realize. I think the resubscription ads. I don't know if regular ads. I've not really been in touch with Twitch at all. But I think they raised the price of resubscription to like $6, and I'm like, dude, those $6 you spend on my subscription, you could be spending it on like a personal pizza. You could be spending it on like 2 frappuccinos or like some frappes or some milkshakes, or you could spend it on like a few donuts, or you could spend it on, I don't know what else to spend it on, but you could spend it on so many things. You could treat yourself. The fact that you guys already stopped by, you say hi, you're part of the community, that's nice enough for me. Don't need to throw money at me. Don't worry about it. Don't feed the machine. Feed yourselves. Feed your little bellies. You guys deserve sweet little treats. Look at this silly man. Listen to this guy. Listen to this dude. I forgot I'm not giving my prime the crit roll. How could you? How could you? We've got quite I'm so glad you guys are here because it makes, first of all, that one furry. Great to have you here, dude. I hope life is treating you well. I hope you guys have all been behaving. I hope you've been treating yourselves. But what I really wanted to talk about was the fact that I think I'm going to change my stream schedule. I don't really have a choice this trimester. I was doing the movie nights just so that I could kind of disguise the fact that last trimester I was getting out pretty late. But that's not been a big deal for me now because I've been on break for these past 2 weeks and I'm like still kind of on break this next week. But I've said this is gonna be like the 5th time I say it this stream. But hey, welcome cultist. I'm starting a new job. It's very likely I'm starting a new job, and I'd be getting out of that job around 6 o'clock, and that's kind of the time I already freaking stream. And what am I listening to? What has this devolved into? Oh, okay. I see what this is. Don't worry about it. We're good. We're chilling. All right, here we go. So, and I'm kind of considering that I've been like becoming busier and busier as time passes. And since I've already realized, I noticed that I do this as a hobby. I do this as a hobby. This is a passion. I don't dedicate the time to streaming that I would to a job. If not, you would be having like your weekly edited videos. You would be having like your special streams would be more often. Like, hey, we're gonna do like a drunk by daylight. We're gonna do like whatever. I don't know. You get it. Since I've been doing this more like as a passion thing, like, hey, I love to spend time with you guys. I love to try and make you laugh best I can. I've just been streaming whenever. I mean, not whenever. I have a schedule because it's nice to have a schedule. Consistency, man. It's great. It's good. But stream schedules specifically are best if you plan on growing an audience because that audience knows to find you at this specific time and date. But since I've not really been super focused on growing my audience, I've been focused on making my audience enjoy whatever bullshit I put out. Whatever nonsense we're up to. Okay, fun. Since I've just been scheduled, what do you mean? No, seriously. Listen, say whatever you want about the days I cannot stream, but at least I'm usually here on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and or Sundays. But what I was going to say is, I like soft reduced my stream schedule because we have been doing only 2 streams for the past month. Because we have been doing movie nights on Tuesdays. And then Thursday, Sundays are streams. But I'm kind of thinking that might be a more permanent thing. But however, like the movie nights might not be more Fine, I'll play Huntress again. I just played Huntress, but I'll do it again just for you. Can I even switch them? Characters. Shit. Listen, I was hitting the character button. I was hitting it. I was trying. I probably was doing the wrong thing. Hey! Okay, sorry. I got excited. This was supposed to be a somber stream, but first of all, Chris, it's cool. Thank you so much for stopping by. Good luck. Listen. We got this. And lady, I hope you enjoyed the match. I love playing Huntress. I just don't play Dead by Daylight that much anymore. But listen, it's like riding a bike. You just don't forget about it. Huntress is, people regard her to be pretty hard, but there's a huge benefit to knowing if you wind up your hatchets to the max, it becomes a lot easier. People usually kind of low-key suck at Huntress because they're impatient. If you learn, hey, back to back, let's do this, baby. If you learn to wind up your hatchets, that usually makes it so that people make more mistakes. People lend themselves to make more mistakes when you wind up your hatchets all the way. And it's also just a matter of knowing when to actually use your, like wind up your hatchets and when not to.
Dropping in real quick since I don't have much time to say Big Bozo Bozanian is outside waiting for you. He wants his coin card back.
What the hell is this? What is Bozo on about? What is Bozo on about? Oh, look at all those people! Oh, sorry. All according to plan, baby. All according to plan. Sordaman was here too, and he's gotta go apparently. And I don't know what's going on there, but thank you so much for stopping by. There's a lot of you today, so I just hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday. Hope the weekend has been nice to you. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go! Ah, Sag. I'll finish what they started. See if we can commit to this. Oh, beautiful. And I think there's someone behind us as well. Oh, dude! You poor bastard. You poor bastard. Oh, there they are. They're over here. They're over here. I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. When you try your best and you don't succeed. Listen, I feel like Hillbilly's been underused for this game mode, even though I've barely been playing it. But the amount of pressure you get is absolutely crazy, man. Listen, we scared the crap out of her. You scared the crap out of her. Why are they so quick? These slugs, dude. They're not slugs. They're I don't know what to call them. Don't judge me. Don't judge me for being a fool. Alright, off I go. Oh boy, here I go killing again. Oh yeah, I've been playing other games as of late. Oh, you lucky bastards. Rest in peace. Goyle said, but what if we tried to down everyone all at once? Ooh, so close. Listen, you guys should know by now I'm kind of a greedy bastard. I'm kind of a greedy bastard sometimes. I'm super chill until I'm not. I'm super vibey until the vibes shut off. Let's not stick around here. I'm gonna use Hillbilly to do what I think he's meant to be doing, which is pressure all the different gens at once. So let's go ahead and do that. It's crazy just how fast he charges his like Uber chainsaw at this point. I can't believe we already have some dead survivors. That alone makes this so uphill for these poor bastards. Ah, let's freaking go. Those cross-map chainsaws are so much easier to hit when you're like chasing 8 freaking different people. I just want to stop her from getting to the shack itself. I'm not going to go for this thing. Ah, dude. What? Oh my god. Freaking Eden. I'm here. What I miss? What I miss? Listen, I've been on the move. I've been zamming. I've been doing my do. I've been contributing to this match. You thought Billy was gonna be a sandbag and a half. You were wrong. Let's focus on Leon, I guess. I have no idea. Like, I feel like it's almost impossible to tunnel here. And actually, never mind. I feel like it's kind of impossible to tunnel on purpose because there's just so many people and so many of them look alike half the time. Ah, I tried. Whatever. Off I go. Dude, this is so fast. It's crazy. So hard to control. It's too much. Too much power. How did I hit Leon? That's crazy. I really expected her to chainsaw there. Yeah, I won't focus on this. I'll go pressure the other enemies. I know they were working on this jet back here, so we'll see if we can turn back towards it. Guess not. Oh shit, they're actually not here. They're actually across the map. Well, don't mind if I do. Dude, whatever the hell they did to Billy really makes it feel like he is on track. Oh, there you are. There you are. Go ahead, get this whack. Wish you would have thrown that, but it would have been pointless. Would have hurt. Whenever you stomp gens in this game mode, they degenerate 2 times faster, so you really should be stomping it at any chance you get. Ah, poop. Whatever. Whatever. Here I go killing again. After this match, you can play some more, which is pretty fun. Especially since there's so many targets, it's a lot easier to hit those cross-map snipes. It's actually insane. I like the cultist said he likes playing this as survivor because I can get mommy hunches to step up. Some things we just don't say aloud. Sometimes it's okay to keep something for yourself, cultist. Sometimes it's okay. Not everything has to be shared. Oh, what? I'm Malden. You alright? Alright. Could be doing better. There we go. Hello, howdy there, Meg. How's it going? Well, you like to see it. Don't ask me how I'm controlling this chainsaw because the power is absolutely overwhelming. Absolutely unhinged. Good shit. Run, run as fast as you can, but you can't outrun the chainsaw, man. Oh, heard that guy. Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus. It's so hard. It's so hard. I wonder if the survivors are constantly hearing this freaking chainsaw as I stroll across the map at breakneck speeds. There's someone here. These scratch marks are fresh as shit. Oh, these people. Heard that. But we're already here, so we might as well. Damn, I expected him to actually drop it. It's so hard. That's what he said. Ah, dude. Ah, dude. What is wrong with you? Get your mind out of the gutter. Why are you like this? Did he keep running? I mind game myself, man. Ah, dude. I almost mind gamed him. You thought I mind gamed myself? Nah, it was all part of the plan. Listen, I don't stay too long in one place. You spend too much time with one survivor, your mind dulls. You become distracted. You get tunnel vision. Sometimes it's best to just never let them know your next move. Keep them guessing. Switch it up. The dead survivor, what happened here? He just whizzed right past her somehow. What is happening? That's funny, whatever. I'm gonna move on. I have no idea what's going on there. I'm not really gonna accuse her of hacking because I know a couple silly glitches have popped out of this game. Dude, the fact that I can even make it almost full 360 through this map is insane. That's some Gen Patrol you don't get on any other killer in this map. Why are you like this? Can't even like... Oh, can't do nothing. That's crazy. Listen, I don't learn that these things happen sometimes. Alright, let's start using this nowhere to hide, see where the frick these people are hiding. Oh, she's chasing? Can't tell. Doesn't seem like it. Oh, there you are. There you are. By there you are, I mean there you went, and I mean get your booty back here. That freaking Meg still. I think she's back to normal. Yeah, Meg's fixed herself. Let's go. Let's go, boy. Is this Meg's freaking hacking? Because with every passing moment, it's starting to look more and more like she's just straight up hacking. At first, I was suspicious. Fine. I'll do it for you. Fine, I'll do it for you. I'll clean up your friggin' mess. For this one, I saw a little head poke out. Alright, let's get our booty out of here. Let's eat ourselves at max speed. I was circling around the map so clean earlier, now I'm just like flubbing it. Oh dude, the freaking chest. The freaking chest! This is a pretty clean match overall. Minus like one very silly, strange hacker person. Shouldn't the... Oh, now the hatch is gonna spawn. Keep messing up the circle. Maybe I should turn these circles. What does that even mean? What was I cooking? I guess I'll close this hatch so that hopefully the end game timer starts. How many hatches are there? At least Leon escaped. Megan escape one of these days. Maybe ever. Who knows? Ba, ba, ba. Ba, 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 ba. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking of reducing the stream schedule from 3 streams to 2 streams, because even though now during this trimester I do have a much more comfortable study schedule, I'm fairly certain he's hacking. At first I thought he was bugged out because this game mode has been kind of buggy. Well, not the game mode, but like even the update itself has bugged out a few animations. I know Wesker in particular has a few animation bugs when he slams into people, but otherwise it's whatever. And hopefully once the end game timer runs out, we can just dip. If the end game timer ends and we're still here, then we're just gonna have to DC. It's sad, but it is what it is. But yeah, what can I say? These things freaking happen. But yeah, honestly, the one thing I'm a little sad about is the fact that this game mode kind of did split up the player base, because the regular queues for regular gameplay have become so much slower, and at least survivor queues are always gonna be like pretty easy to go through. But I wish I was able to switch up 2v8 with the regular matches more often. I don't know if this game would benefit. Maybe the spaghetti code would have never allowed it, but maybe this game would have benefited from them allowing people to choose, like, tick boxes, I guess you could say. Where the hell? I have no idea where they even went. Maybe the game would have benefited from survivors being able to choose, hey, do you want to play 1v4, 2v8, or both? Because if you choose both, then at least that way you'd have a surplus of players to choose from when queuing for like either game mode. And at least neither game mode would have had slower queues. Because right now the main problem with queues is that the people queuing for 1v4 are suffering slower queues because the hot new thing is the 2v8. So the 1v4 queue is suffering, but it's not suffering as much on the survivor side of things, because, well, you need much fewer killers to satisfy the survivors than you do survivors to satisfy the killers. I'm kind of yapping in circles here, but the whole point of what I'm saying is just a little sad to me that the 2v8 has kind of dwindled the 1v4 queues, because I do like sometimes just being the only killer, because that way you just, like, I don't know, it's like being alone with my thoughts, I guess. I don't know anything. All I know is I know nothing. But yeah, it's been fun. This 2v8 has been fun. That was a great match. Chris's Cool97 played a great game. The nurse people is a killer that a lot of people shy away from because they are so different from other killers that it's kind of hard to pick her up. But once you get a grasp for when you're supposed to blink, and how long you're supposed to hold your blinks for, it's really not that long. He gets to get into his psychotic mentality mode that way. You're so silly. You're so silly, sheep. You're so silly. That was a funny joke. That was a really funny joke. You're so silly. But in all seriousness, I don't know. Maybe I just spent way too much time in 1v4. But I like what they've been doing with the game modes. I just find it funny that it basically happened the moment I got burnt out on DBD and stopped playing it for a while. But I think the best thing I did was take a break from DBD, because I feel like most of the player base that has way too many problems with DBD, it's because they only ever played Dead by Daylight. And when the devs, years ago, when Coat said, like, try playing any other game, he wasn't kidding. He didn't mean never play our game ever again. He just meant take a break, step back, touch grass, and when you come back, you're gonna have more patience. You're gonna have a better perspective. You're gonna not be like so tunnel visioned on whatever was bothering you in the first place. At least that's been my perspective ever since I've been playing other things. I feel like Hillbilly has been the hardest for me to learn any tips. Oh, let's go. Well, 2v8 I feel like is a lot more, it's a lot better. It's a lot easier to learn killers in 2v8 than it is in 1v4 because there's a lot less pressure on you. Since the pressure in 2v8 is divided between both killers, for example, and also it's great for learning survivor and killer. Because even though mechanically it's so wildly different from 1v4, 2v8 is excellent because you can just kind of target practice your ability a lot easier compared to 1v4. And for example, Huntress, let's say Huntress for example. Huntress, a huge part, like best 2 tips I can give you for Huntress is wind up your hatchets to full. Wind up your hatchets to full. And don't be afraid that after they're wound up to full, don't be afraid to hold them even longer because survivors, at least most good survivors, will look back at you to see what you're aiming at. And sometimes they will mind game themselves and line you up a pretty easy hatchet. They might bump into something. They might make a mistake. So that's one Huntress tip. Another Huntress tip I would give is just you gotta learn when you can wind up and when not. Sometimes a lot of people make the mistake playing Huntress that they wind up at all the wrong times. Like they wind up when survivors are about to round a corner. They wind up when the survivors are close to like small objects that they can kind of like hide up behind. Huntress, if you can figure out when you're chasing a survivor, okay, they're about to turn this corner. If I turn this corner, there's a bit of dead space where they don't have anywhere to go. That's a perfect time to wind up that hatchet as you're turning the corner. And now they've got a little bit of dead space. Like, that's the kind of thing where Huntress. Hillbilly, like, very similar situation. Hillbilly's whole deal is that you need to know when to use your chainsaw and when not to. Because you'd think a good hillbilly would always get chainsaw downs. Oh, I just always know when to use my chainsaw. Well, here's the thing. Hillbilly's whole deal is that he has high mobility. He can traverse the map. He can pressure gens a lot easier, sure. But, it's also very easy for his chainsaws to get interrupted. At least now with it, I can't give you too much tips about his new power because I don't play Hillbilly that much compared to other killers. He's one of my less played killers, but he's still fun. I love him. But Hillbilly, it's also a case of knowing when to chainsaw and when to not. Because for example, if survivors are near a lot of small pallets, like mind game pallets, I'd say those pallets are good for like faking your chainsaw, you know, like tapping the button or like tap it for like quarter of a second, like make it act like, oh, I'm gonna wind this up. Because a lot of survivors listen for when you're revving your chainsaw. If a hillbilly is revving his chainsaw at a pallet, usually what does that mean? You can squeeze another loop out of the pallet as a survivor because hillbilly slows down hella when he's revving. So mind gaming your chainsaw is a super big deal, like knowing when to fake rev, knowing when just straight up not to rev, when to commit. Another thing is hillbillies tend to be like afraid of pallets, getting stunned, getting interrupted. You're kind of just gonna have to, enduring is a big deal. You're just gonna have to kind of stop fearing pallets as hillbilly, because the faster you can get rid of pallets, the more you can usually commit to chainsaws. And it's also just a matter of practicing your chainsaw. Practicing being right like 2 steps behind the survivor and starting to rev is a big deal, because if the survivor is away, if you catch a survivor away from pallets, away from windows, away from like corners, there's like all you need to like rev up your chainsaw are like 2.5 seconds, I think. Dude, can we not change back to Huntress? Are you joking? Did we make the same mistake again? You're joking. I thought we changed to Huntress. No, I can't believe we've done this. You sly dog, you got me monologuing. But yeah, long story short, if I were you, I would practice whatever killer you want to practice that is available in 2v8, practice them in 2v8. The queues are a little slower, but there's a lot more leniency. There's a whole bunch of survivors to run into. If you can use 2v8 just to practice going around maps and trying to avoid obstacles, which is low-key what I was doing. Because in 2v8, going around the map means you're likely going to interrupt someone at whatever generator you stop by. And the more you rev, the more you're like target practicing, you're practicing your curving, you're practicing when you can try and squeeze through an object and when you have to like uncommit from the chainsaw. So it's just a matter of practicing your power, getting more comfortable with it, getting more comfortable just eating pallets or like mind gaming them, and knowing when to rev, when not to rev. I know those are very ambiguous. I know like I could have given much better tips, but hopefully that's general enough that you can get sort of an idea for how... What the hell? Hopefully those are general enough that you can get sort of an idea for how to improve that ability. But yeah, the important thing is that you just play whatever killers like call to you the most. And just find whatever playstyle suits you, because at the end of... Are you serious? At the end of the day, people usually fall in love with playstyles more so than they fall in love with killers. But sometimes it's the opposite. Sometimes you fall in love with a killer, and then you decide you actually kind of enjoy their playstyle. Because killers have playstyles. For example, Twins. Twins are a very sluggy playstyle. I'm not a huge fan of that. I am really not a slug enjoyer. So whenever I can just straight up not, I like slugging if I need to create some pressure momentarily. I do not like slugging for people until they bleed out. I find that boring as hell, and I've had it happen to me several occasions. I'd rather it not happen like often. So the more I can avoid that kind of playstyle, the better. Let's help this guy. We're playing with a Trapper. Trappers have a slower zoning playstyle, meaning that we're gonna actually have to pick up a lot of the pressure for him. I'm not calling him out because he is a snowball killer. He gets some good traps in. Like, we can have the game in the bag. However, if he doesn't manage to get those trapped survivors, it does kind of put a lot more pressure on us to perform well. Oh, dude! Oh, you lucky bastard. But I think they mistimed it just enough. Just enough. Alright, let's get you out of here. Feels like we're going to have to do a little slugging at some point, because we are kind of low on... Hey, bienvenida! We're a little low on hooks as to generators. So this is, if we wanna get our shit together, we're gonna have to step it up. So let's pressure these people. Let's pressure these people. Get these traps gone. Instead of committing to her, I'm instead going to curve towards that generator. Dude, are you joking? Ah, dude. Messed up, buddy. Actually, I don't hear anyone working on that gun, so let's just go with this. I see some of those traps, so hopefully we can time this. Dude, you whiffed! You freaking whiffed! That's fine, I don't blame him. Not like we needed pressure, it's okay. It's okay, I'm not Malden. I'm not Malden, you're Malden. Thankfully, we got this girl in a whackable spot. Sadly, we are injuring a lot of people, but we are not getting any closure, which means they can like just get the get. And go for that trap. Let's stop these people from getting. I was hoping to like curve around and absolutely surprise the shit out of them. Beautiful. You love to see it. We're injuring a lot of people, but I really need to down them. If we don't down them, we don't hook them, like all this pressure is for nothing. It's all for nothing. See how I kind of mind gamed that pallet? Making her think I was going to go around the other side? She should have kind of pre-dropped it, even if she was afraid that I was going to just cut right through it. Let's freaking go. Oh, let's go now. That was such a crazy curve. Let's go. Do this, and let's send this girl to the cave. Yes. Forget your cage, girl. They were working on this gen earlier. Let's see if we can stop them. Beautiful. You love to see it. This is actually major. Ah, poop. My element of surprise gone. Beautiful. Dude, you got me. You got me. I was talking all about how you need to lose the fear of talents. Not me, just like absolutely succumbing. Oh, let's freaking go. Beautiful. Oh, well, at least we got plenty of downs and plenty of kills. But we could have gotten a lot more pressure. It's a shame, I really wanted to play Huntress, but maybe a Trapper and a Huntress would have been a little too zony. Because the reason like we kind of did very good earlier in our... Like, we did so good at our freaking Huntress and Wraith match is because when Wraith is cloaked, he moves very quickly. The dude straight up zams. You shoulda left. You shoulda left. Get out of here. Hey, a hatch was there. I feel like Hillary had been the hard. Oh, he already said that. That's my brain. The sound of my brain just absolutely imploding upon trying to make any coherent thought. I hope they expand it and eventually allow a Freddy and Mickey team. Here's the thing. I kind of get the feeling they're gonna do like a slow tease, kind of slow roll. I'm not sure if the next time they bring back this game mode, they might not allow these first few killers. They might just like roll it towards the next group. But I think that kind of be dumb. People might complain. And I think people should complain. So what they might do is next time, okay, they released 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the first 5. Now maybe they'll release the next 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next time you'll be able to play the first 5 plus Hag and Myers and Doctor and Cannibal and Freddy. And then after that, maybe they'll release the other 5. But there are so many killers, I really hope they don't do that. I hope next time maybe they release 10 and then you can play like all the way up to freaking Ghostface or something, I don't know. Because I do like what they're doing. Dead by Daylight genuinely needed a lot of variety. Because the only actual gameplay variety that they were receiving was the game modes. Not the game modes, sorry, the perks. The perks were the only like real variety. That's something I always enjoyed about Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th being what it was what it was. Victims being able to choose different routes to escape was always such a great concept. I'm always a fan of that. That's part of what I love about Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And also the fact that they expanded on the asymmetrical formula and made it so that both teams, you have 3 killers and 4 survivors, 4 victims, not just like 1v4. So it was a nice little spin, but the fact that victims have usually 4 different exits to choose from makes me very happy. It's that kind of thing that I think adds a lot of variety to the gameplay and helps the game not feel so stale after so long. But yeah, Dead by Daylight is one of those games that benefits a lot from you just straight up playing other games, taking a break from it. I'm gonna get some water because I've been talking way too much. My throat actually getting a scratchy throat. Wow, I don't know what I did to my voice. When was the last time I've had such... To be fair, this stream was supposed to be like chill, low energy, and you guys have been overwhelming the shit out of me. And by that I mean, as per usual, you've been inspiring me to be better. Today was supposed to be low energy, very vibey, very chill. And here I am screwing my nuts off, I guess. Dude, there's something about the Caribou legendary for Huntress. It's so cool. It is so cool. Did I get it? Is it iridescent shards? I hope it is. Actually, no, it doesn't seem like it is. If it were, I would get it. Oh, wait, it is. Oh, but it's way too expensive for me. What are these timings? They're timings. They're on sale or something? I have no idea what's going on. Maybe it is just like a sale thing. Dude, like I'm not a huge fan of the Baba Yaga hum. It's cool, but it's alright. The freaking Were Elk. Like this, the darker hum is absolutely awesome. Not while sheep's around. What? How could you? Not. Cultist redeemed a compliment and I was too focused giving random tips to be able to actually answer him. So I'll give him a compliment whenever he shows up. What is this freaking skin? To be fair, I gotta give credit where it's due. The behavior is pretty good at cosmetic skins. They're doing a pretty good job. They're doing a pretty good job so far, I guess, with the cosmetics. I just wish this game were more varied mechanically. Look at that, Huntress. Hey, you can spin her around? Let's go. Did they add that? Did they add it so you can finally spin your freaking killers? Let's go. Let's freaking go. I've always liked that hound mask. I can't remember if I actually unlocked it back in the day, but it's a nice mask. I feel like it goes right good with the, you know. So yeah, I guess you better squeeze whatever enjoyment you can out of the 2v8 because it's leaving in 3 days. It's almost gone. So if you haven't tried it out, if you haven't played it, now's your moment. Now's your freaking chance. Man, I wish Puerto Rico weren't known for its power outages, but there's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We get so many power outages. It's due in part to the fact that our government's been kind of corrupt for so many years that it kind of leaked into the utility companies. Now we have a private utility company, but for them to suddenly solve dozens of decades of... Oh my god. This corn map is a little rough for us. I mean, it's not that rough. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Ah, I should have waited half a second more. If I waited half a second more. I would have been able to, like, wombo her. I biffed it from... I biffed it. This poor Ace. This poor freaking Ace. He absolutely... He saw that Dwight and shat himself. I don't blame him. A menacing presence. I love Nowhere to Hide. It's huge fan. Ah, this lucky bastard. Let's go. I should have wound that up way more. Ah, that was a little pingy. Hitbox was super weird. Wraith's taking care of that half of the map pretty well, so... I just want to hurt someone. Ah, man. Come on, wind it up. I need to... Where'd they go? I'm wait. This is... There is such a thing... Scared me! There is such a thing as way too long, and I wound it for way too long. I wound it for 100% way too long. Might as well destroy this. Send her to the Shadow Realm. And let's see where these people are. If it weren't for all these artifacts, this game would be so much harder. Like, this game would... Poop. Poop. I guess I should have just M1'd. But the good thing about Huntress' M2 is that she straight up gets so much cooldown reduction. Ah, man. Yeah, let's go. Oh, dude, that hitbox was so jank. That was such a jank hitbox. That Fang deserved better there. There was someone on this. Again. Whatever. Ah, you lucky bastard. That's pretty good played. Oh, that was jank. That was jank as hell. Jank as hell. Bye! Back to report the stream notification. Yes. Why do you think I haven't modified that thing in years? That's the same stream notification I've had for like the past 2 years. It's insane how janky it is. They've never been able to make it consistent. Shame. What can I say? me eating hatchets at Wraith, what the hell? Why am I like this? How is this person? We just got pointed at by someone. I'm tweaking. Freaking tweaking, man. We were taught. I really thought this corn was gonna be a curse, but given how when a killer hits a driver, we get aura, it's actually been super good. Oh, dude. We should have been more patient. There we go. See? It's patience. It's patience, I'm telling you. Something I don't have. Oh, dude. I can help him. I can help him. There you go. This Wraith. These fucking hatchets. Oh man, I wish I could be playing with myself. These freaking hatchets from across the map must be so satisfying. You're just chasing a survivor and they drop dead. That must be so fucking... These poor survivors are having it rough though. Ah, man. Oh well. I'm telling you. I wish these lobbies weren't as laggy as they are, because this lag is probably making it feel so jank for some of these hitboxes. So that was one of my only complaints. Ah, poop. Poop. There are two people here. Like, we see this survivor, but there's also like a Fang just chilling. Ah, with edge. Edge. Can't see through all this freaking corn. There's so much corn. I hear you up here, man. You're not being sneaky. You're not that sneaky. It's okay, Dwight. You did good. Oh my god, what a good snipe! That was so freaking cracked. Alright, it was alright. It was okay. You lucky bastard. I just got destroyed. Not only did I just get like an insane snipe, I just freaking biffed it totally and brutally. Insane. How could I be so foolish? Too high. That would have been great otherwise. Go. I'm not patrolling these gens. Patrol the gens. Damn. Oop. I can't be lifting these. We're losing pressure. Losing so much pressure by whipping. That's regressing. That's regressing. That's not even worked on. We injured Dwight. I think he's still over here. He's working on this gen. Could be wrong. Oh, actually, this is patch time, so GG. This is GG's. Everyone played super well. Ah, those were some super satisfying hatchets, man. I should just eat them across the map. I've got 10 hatchets. You might as well. Oh well. That would require me to re-download the game and then update it. Ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. This has been nice, man. I've been actually enjoying this. Can you believe I'm having a good time? Would you believe me if I told you that I'm having a good time? Let's see. Fine, let's play another killer round. Instead of killer round, instead of 100, he's been so fun. Dude, that was a super fun match. I paid so little attention to the name, so I don't even know if you were a survivor or the other killer. But that was really fun. Oh man, I thought Huntress on the cornfield was gonna be a little pain just because you can't see anything, but I forgot that for this 2v8, they gave killers like so many aura abilities. Like, killers get to see, they basically get nowhere to hide when they stomp a gen. Killers get aura whenever the other killer hits a survivor. Like, that kind of thing. Killers get aura whenever survivors complete a generator. It was all those aura. That's why I was getting like some really sick snipes, man. There was one point where I got a snipe on a Dwight from like the roof of the, not the roof, but like from the second story of the main building, and he was like around along the wall of the map. That's how crazy it was with the auras. So to be fair, the only reason I feel like it's balanced is because there are so many survivors. I feel like it would have been really easy for the game mode to be an absolutely unbalanced mess. It would have been super easy for them to make an unbalanced mess. But given the fact they did a limited release, given the fact they tried to like balance each killer around their like most neutral set of add-ons and whatnot, I feel like it's really good. It was a really strange choice for them to make Hillbilly not insta-down, but I do feel like it was a good choice because he has so much mobility. The fact that he can just patrol the whole map as quickly as he can, even faster than the nurse, it's actually crazy. So yeah, I'm glad you're having fun. I hope you're enjoying the game mode. I don't play as much DVD anymore, but I've been tuning in every so often, and this 2v8's been refreshing. I just wish it wouldn't tank the 1v4 queues so hard, but it's alright. Given that it's you, of fucking course you're having fun. Leave me be, sheep. I'm doing my best. And listen, I feel like if I'm having fun, you guys are probably maybe gonna have fun as well. I feel like I'm a somewhat decent source of entertainment. I'm alright. I'm okay. I'm no spinning cow, but I'm alright. Wow, I'm losing my voice. I'm legitimately... I don't know what I did. I forgot how to freaking speak, man. All my recent streams have been very chill. I've been streaming my playthrough of Paper Mario 1000 Year Door. I've been doing a little Hunt Showdown from time to time. But I'm killing my voice. I'm losing it. We can... good luck, have fun out there. I'm so glad you stopped by, said hi, honestly. You have my blessing. Go out there, be free, and enjoy the game wherever you can. I was a little burnt out on DVD, but the fact I'm enjoying it so much is because I took a step back. I've been playing so many other games lately. Ah, lies! I've not been playing very many video games lately, and I kind of wish I were playing more, but at the same time, I'm kind of like transitioning into adulthood, and I hate it. I'm transitioning into having to work, having to network, having to plan and to think out my future. It's a little overwhelming, but I do hope I never have to leave gaming behind. And I was I'm like pretty melancholic lately because every time I think about having to change the stream schedule or like reduce the amount of days I stream, it makes me a little sad because I'm always like, well, I don't have that big of an audience. Surely it won't be that big of a deal. But the only reason I do this is because it's not just because of you guys, because if not, that would be a little masochistic of me. But you guys are basically the main reason I do this, because I enjoy streaming because it's me sharing the games I like with people I love to share them with. If it were just me playing video games and you're here along for the ride, I wouldn't do it because then I could just freaking play all by my lonesome or play with my friends. But just being able to actually enhance the experience with you guys, just making moments that I would never consider to be silly, absolutely ridiculous, bonkers. It's nice. have returned. Oh, shit, wait, I forgot something. Alright, I have returned again. I'm sorry. Yeah. I've been waking up early these past 2 weeks because I've got a part-time job that wakes me up at 5 a.m. I could do without the 5 a.m. I'm okay with 6 a.m. I feel like 6 a.m. is a great hour to wake up early. I love it. It's awesome. It's comfortable for me. But 5 a.m. is just that freaking sour spot. It's that sour spot of having to go to bed early that I just kind of dislike. What the fuck did I just hear? Oh, is that? Oh my god. We're going with Trapper. I didn't realize we were playing with Trapper. Alright, so Trapper is a very slow and steady, like, snowball zoner, as I said before, so we're gonna have to pick it up. I feel like this map is a lot harder for hunters because low-key there's like shit everywhere. There's rocks and pallets and walls everywhere. So we'll see. I don't know if we're gonna get as many cross-map snipes. Sadly. It just is what it is. Let's freaking go. Absolutely perfect. Let's go. We can still get pressure. What do you think this is? There you go. Ah, come on, too high? Seriously? Whatever. Whatever. Let's see if we can go interrupt this whatever the hell's going on here. Whatever the hell's going on here, I say as if they're doing some forbidden technique. They're just freaking healing. Oh, there you are. There you are, you silly, silly girl. Ah, poop. You got me, you fooled me. You really fooled me. Let's go. He's going pretty well. Trapper's holding his own. He's doing good. Let's go! I think if she had held forward, maybe she wouldn't have gotten hit. But listen, what can I say except having so many targets, it makes it easier to hit everything. Wait. Where are they at? Oh, seriously. Not me being blind is a bad. That was way too early. Way too early. They're in here. Actually in here. They can get that if they commit. And they honestly should. The good gen is complete. But they didn't. This Vittorio just had straight up bad luck. Just in pieces, my dude. Poop. I'm just gonna go ahead and break this pallet. The more I break these pallets, the better for our trapper friend, because whenever he's not counting on his traps, he's having kind of a rough time. Actually, I say that in general. I don't know. Maybe he's been mind gaming the shit out of these guys. Who is he chasing? Can't tell. No! Oh my god! Ah, we're doing so crazy, man. Ah, poop. Can't believe I whiffed that. Can't believe I whiffed that. Crazy friggin' hatchets. Whatever. Ah, man. That was so impatient of me. Let's just go get more hatchets. We're useless without our hatchets, so we might as well stop being patient. Every hatchet I whip is like a whole bunch of pressure we lose. Ah, man. Like I said, it's a game of patience. Thought they were up here. Hey. They technically are. Oh, that should not have hit. That should not have hit. That should not have hit. Who am I? That one freaking survivor cosmetic is so strange. Oof, you got me. Ah, he went right. He went right when I expected left, and he went left when I expected right. He's left, now he's right, now he's left, now he's right. He's left, now he's right, now I'm right, now I'm left. Dude's mixing the shit out of me. I feel like some of these hits are 100% lag. There you go, buddy. Go ahead and stock up. I feel like we're doing good. Usually, well, wait a minute. Looking at the generators, looking at the people, we need to kill some people. One of these people need to die. They need to die, and they need to die now. Beautiful. And you love to see it. You love to see that kind of shit. Get you out of here. At least these generators are pretty well. Well, they didn't like 5-gen themselves. That's just no way. These gens are all so close to each other. How's this even possible? Did they seriously do all the outside generators? You're joking. You're kidding. They have really shat the bed, didn't they? They have seriously shat the bed. Beautiful! You thought I was gonna miss. You thought I was just gonna whiff, huh? Oh man, whatever. Go ahead. Honestly, I'm just gonna go ahead. I feel like we're defending this pretty good. And especially since there are fewer now, dude, Trapper can just have a heyday. Oh, it's to my right. Oh well. Whatever. See if we can finish off this Kate. Ah, dude, I whiffed. I freaking whiffed. Insane! Insane! How bad can you get? Reality with 5 a.m. is that you're waking up at 4. And yeah, that's usually it. That's usually it. You're like, I have nothing to add. Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha. Oh, that should not have hit. That should not have hit. That should have hit. But the first one should not have hit. That was absolutely, like, sickening. Let's see where these people are hiding. What gens are they working on? They're not in here. Why can't you avoid my shit? I'm not gonna go around hunting people with this matchup. I need to guard these gens. I need to rush that generator. Feel like this is the one they're trying to. I knew it. I knew it. Should I commit to this? Not exactly. We got multiple people over here. Oh, I know you're the biggest contributor to this freaking generator, girl. So you are getting caged. And we got this dude. Man. I gotta focus. I gotta stop with the hesitation. Hesitation! No breathing. Don't give a damn if arm is bleeding or whatever. There you go. I'm out of hatchets, but I'm not out of options. I've been chasing for a little while. I broke chase. Well, actually, wait, yeah, we could catch up to her. Good shit. I'm out of hatchets. I wasted way too many. Get out of here. Like I said, every hatchet you miss is pressure you lose. But honestly, I think we did awesome. Given the fact that Huntress and Trapper, I feel like, aren't the first combination that come to mind. But 5 kills. I feel like we should have gotten 6 because I just whipped all my shots there at the end. I started molding. I molded too hard. I molded way too hard. That was good shit. That Trapper played super well. I feel like I was able to help him with some of those chases. I feel like I pressured the gens fairly well, but I got way too far from that last gen that I knew they were working on. These things happen. These things, they happen. But like all good things, I think it's time for this stream to come to an end. Thank you so much, guys. Really, seriously, this has been an awesome stream. I thought today was just going to be very low-key, very chill, very morose. But you guys made it awesome. As per usual, you guys make everything better. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I know I did. Thank you so much for being here, Cultist. You missed your compliment, Cultist. It was the best one ever. No, I never gave it because you weren't here. But now that you're here, listen, Cultist, if there's something... I don't know what I can say about furries because I'm not a furry myself. But if I were to think about what their benefits to society would be, I feel like they'd make pretty good stuffed animals, you know? Like, people can talk shit about furries all they want, but I feel like they'd make pretty decent stuffed animals. So you might be a nice cuddle buddy. Whatever, that's it. I didn't ask for your permission to leave, thankfully. But yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed. Love you guys. Take care. Take care of yourselves. Love yourselves. Eat your 3 meals a day. Drink plenty of water. Get some good sleep. the sleep schedule. The stream schedule is going to be changing. Not sure how exactly, but we'll see. I'll see what I can do with the movie nights. I'll see what I'll do with the sleep schedule. The sleep fucking again with the sleep schedule. Nah, we'll see. Things are changing, but I will do my best to really just like not stop. So thanks for being the way you are. Hope to see you guys around. I hope you guys are treating yourselves because you deserve it. Take care of yourselves. Good night, guys. God bless.